Welcome back to another episode of City Sticker, and man, I am really impressed with this New View Hunting Company. They have been sending me products to show to you folks, and to have reviews and do first impressions on, and it's been a real joy to show up at home and have products sitting on the front porch waiting on you. And you know, they have done their homework. They've gone through and picked out a few good creators and things on YouTube, and they've been sending folks things and letting them do reviews and whatnot. And you know, they've been real good about they've checked out some of my videos and seen some of the things that I use, and you know, they try to send you things that you can actually use in your videos and show people. And one of the things they saw was the video I had made from 2 years ago when I shot that really heavy thick horn buck, and the deer was so big that I could not haul it out of the woods myself, and so I ended up packing that deer out, and I made a whole video time lapse of how I broke that deer down in the woods and carried it out. So they thought, well, maybe this would be a fit. They sent me, this is a whole butcher kit from New View, and let me show you the quality. Okay, you open this thing up, hopefully don't all fall apart when I tip it up, but check that out. You've got a hatchet, a skinning knife, a big heavy backbone knife, another big bone it's a sturdy knife as well with the gut hook on it. It has a knife sharpener, a cutting board, rib cage spreader, bone or wood saw, you could say. In this contraption, not really sure what I'm going to do with that, or what its main focus and purpose is, but I don't know if you can see that. It is a sharpened hook, almost like a gaff, like a meat hook. I mean, I guess you could hold down a piece of meat with that instead of using your fingers and do some cutting, or you could use this as poking it through the hide and pulling the hide as you're skinning the hide down. I'm sure it has different uses that I'll find. There's some other items in here, some zip ties included, gloves, some gloves, and some cord that you could use, cording for the if you wanted. All the knives have holes in the handles. You could probably run some cords on them, make wrist slings. You know, if you're out in the field, you could just sling it and hang it from your wrist for a minute while you're doing some handiwork. What else is in here? There's something else. What is this? Not sure what this is. It's red. Looks like red flagging or tape of some sort, maybe? That's what it is. I think it's flagging. Looks like red tree flagging of some sort. So, all included in the kit. So, first impressions. Okay, first of all, I'm happy they sent me this stuff. Maybe if they send me the next set, maybe it could be the small pack. That would be something that I could stuff in a backpack and use out in the woods rather than an actual butcher kit for at home. That would be probably something more handy for me that I could take in my backpack, because these knives are kind of large, very hefty and sturdy. I mean, great for butchering, but this is probably not something I'm going to try to carry into the woods with me, just being honest. I mean, this is more of like a butcher kit for at home, which is fine. It'll get some use, but you know, stuff is hefty, beefy, well put together, nice gripped handles, probably very slip safe. feels good in the hands, some weight to it. Everything seems to be pretty well sharpened up too. Nice caping knife with a finger notch there. You can get a good grip on this and skin with. Put you in mind, going out on a limb here, put you in mind of the Outdoor Edge kit, okay? Now, this kit retails on their website. I just seen it's on sale for less than 80 bucks. Now, go over and get it from Outdoor Edge and you're paying over 110. Okay, same kind of kit. I can't say how these are going to hold up until I actually use them, so I can't really compare them to an Outdoor Edge, nor have I used the Outdoor Edge. Now, I do have Outdoor Edge knives, the swing blades, the one where the blade swings and the gut hook on one end and a knife on the other. I do have that, and that works wonderfully. So, and I know that is also Chinese steel, as this is. So, you know, it might be the same quality. It might still, you know, it might hold the same edge, whatever. But for the price and what you get and functionality of it, pretty excited to get at it and use it. I don't do a whole lot of butchering anymore, but I will just have to probably get an extra doe this year and try this pack out and maybe make you another time-lapse video or something using these products. But for a first impression, pretty excited about it. I mean, everything feels really good. I will say this. I've told you a bunch of pros. Now I'm going to tell you a con of mine. And one of them was, like I said, I'm not sure exactly what they want to do with this. Like I said, you're probably going to use this to gaff some meat, tear down some hide while you're skinning. But one of the things I was a little confused about was this saw. And why I'm going to explain this to you. It's going to make sense here in a second. It's very sharp. I'm sure it's very functional and it's sturdy. I'm not picking on this in any shape or form. The thing I am concerned with is the ergonomics of it. I do like the grip, but it just feels odd in the hands. Like, I don't know. It feels like the blade's at the wrong angle for me or something, you know, as if I was cutting on something. It just ergonomically and I don't even know how to tell them how to fix that for me personally. I'm sure it's going to be fine and I'll use it and it'll be great, but it just feels odd in the hands. That was my only concern with the kit. Other than that, rib cage spreader, I'm not sure who actually uses these things. I might use it in a video just to use it or something, but I do not usually spread rib cages. I'm usually not interested in rib cages. The deer around here don't have big enough sets of ribs on them to even get anything out of them. I usually cut the ribs off and pitch them. But awesome kit. I'm looking forward. I want to see about this gut hook. All the gut hook knives I've ever bought, that gut hook never worked correctly. It was never sharp enough for. I'm anxious to use that one and see how that works. Because my swing blade, you know, it's not a hook. It cuts under the skin, you know, so it works well. So impression-wise, I like the knife kit. I'm going to try to put that to use for a future video. And one other thing they threw in is a set of game bags. Now, it's kind of a conflict of interest for me, because I have a very good close friend of mine that owns a company that has game bags and things, and I even told New View that, and they said, well, you know, we'll throw them in for you. If you use them, fine. If not, fine. Just give us an honest review. So they sent them along. So I will try to use one of those at some point. And I would definitely try to use the knives at some point and make you a future video with that. And with that, we're going to end it. Thanks for watching. And I have some more review videos coming for New View Hunting.